What's up, Star Wars fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast back with another action figure review. This time I'm taking a look at the Star Wars Black Series credit collection figure of a Dark Trooper. Let's have a quick look at the packaging. This is a card and bubble design with the retro card that says Kenner. On the back it says Black Series. We get some artwork of the Dark Trooper and a brief description of the line. Here's a close-up of that description in 5 different languages. If you'd like to read this, please pause the video and do so now. And now let's bust open the packaging and see what's inside. Here's a look at the credit, and there's excellent sculpting on this, and this metallic gold paint really pops. And here we see the Dark Trooper free of the package and ready to rumble. The sculpting on this figure is excellent from top to bottom. I'm really impressed by the paint applications. I also like the way that Hasbro did the joints on this figure. This figure looks realistic, powerful, and menacing. I really appreciate this level of attention to detail on an action figure. However, there are some minor articulation issues, so let's get a closer look at the loose details now. This figure is painted to resemble the art that is a part of the end credits of the Mandalorian show on Disney+. It stands true to scale at about 6 inches in height. Here's a look at the jet boot effects. They port into the bottom of the figure's feet. Here's the alternate set of hands. These are both fists, and I do want to issue one caveat here. The wrist pegs on this figure are very small, so exercise caution when changing the hands. Here's a look at the blaster accessory, and it does fit snugly into the figure's hand, and I'm very appreciative of that. In terms of articulation, the feet move backward and forward at the ankle joint. There's lower leg swiveling at the knee. The knee is single jointed, so it only goes up about that far. You can get the figure to kick forward this far. Be careful not to hyperextend the knee. It feels like that could be something that could damage the figure. The legs only articulate out to the sides that much, and that's due to these armored plates in this area. However, the figure does step back considerably, and I am very thankful for that. The figure swivels at the upper torso. There is no articulation at the waist. In terms of the arms, you can get them to move backward and forward like this, and you can get them to articulate up from the sides this much. However, you can't do a 360 with the arms due to these shoulder pieces. There is, however, good rotation at the wrists, and that gives you posing options. The elbow joints are very similar to the knee joints, and they move smoothly as well. I'm very thankful for that. The head moves easily from side to side, and you can get the figure to look up that much for a flying pose, and he does look down. So overall, I am satisfied with the amount of articulation that we have with this figure, even with the limitations of the shoulders. If you're wondering if you can pop off the shoulder armor pieces, the answer is yes. And in doing so, you can rotate the arms around 360 degrees at the shoulder joints. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review. And please tell all of your friends about this channel. I would certainly appreciate it. And I'll be back with more Star Wars content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.